Well, we got another incident, and I'm laughing about it. I really am. First of all, this is the internet. You put yourself out there, you're making yourself available for those lowlifes that choose to use you for their own pleasure. The young man, I'm not mentioning any names, I'm not going to, because it's moot. It really doesn't make any difference, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to defend myself, I'm not trying to bring this other person down, but the facts stand for themselves. When you get on the internet, you're going to make yourself available to these kind of people. I myself have spent a whole lifetime helping people. I was on and these are facts, this is not fantasy. I was on an emergency squad, volunteer for many, many, many years. My days consist of getting up, I work at a mini mart, and I'm interacting with a lot of people all day long, or when I'm at work. Sometimes I work overnight. The police come in, we stand around and talk, and basically have a pretty good time. When I'm on the internet, this is a different world. You're getting to meet a lot of different people. Throughout life, where you would probably not socialize with some of these people on the outside. But on here, I myself have worked with children, and even have a federal certificate allowing me to work with children, federal clearance. Several people have on the internet have attempted to say, "Oh well, see, as soon as you're over the age of 25 or 30, something like that, oh, now we're a pedophile, we're all that." This is just all bullshit that is talked on the internet. So, with that in mind, you're going to get those people that are just hateful. The young man in question, I feel really sorry for him. I've known him for quite some time, but to wake up in the morning and climb on the internet, and that is all you do. You never get a job, you don't have any friends, you just get on the internet, and there's where all your friends are. I met it was back in the 90s when I met my wife on the internet here. We talked for over a year, and we ended up getting together, and she was together with me until she died. There are good people and there are bad people on here, so you're leaving yourself wide open once again. Throughout the 10, 15 years I've been on the internet, I was on YouTube, I've encountered people that have, attempted to trash me, and in the beginning I got what they call, well, of course we have all these new terms, but somebody said, "Oh, Chris, you gotta quit getting butthurt." When you're in your real life, meaning off the internet, your daily routine, you meet people that you just wouldn't rub elbows with. And you don't. You avoid them. When you come on the internet, first of all, you don't know where they live. You don't know what their life is about. And when you do meet them, I have always looked for the goodness in people. The person that he and I got into a pissing match about has put up videos and talked, I have heard that he has talked trash about my wife and my kids, and it's like, go ahead, talk all you want. The thing about it is, and I said it before on another site, there is no honor among thieves. You want to get a gathering of those kind of people, eventually there's going to be fighting. Well, you know what? I don't fight. I move on, and I find people that are like me, that enjoy life. Talk about fishing, talk about even politics. I've had conversations about politics that when intelligent people get together, you agree to the right to disagree. And unless you do that, you're not going to learn. I've learned so much from people on the internet here. Things that I didn't know, or things that I knew, yes, that's the way it was, and then I'm finding out, oh, well, now wait a minute. Somebody else has a different take on it, and it makes all the sense in the world. We've even passed recipes back and forth. For God's sakes. The holidays are coming along, and what different people, you're really interested in somebody that, you really like them, they're on the internet, and, they might be in Australia, New Zealand, wherever. I have friends from all over, and the different cultures, and how different, that's fascinating to me. I do not get up in the mornings to get on the internet and look to see, gee, who can I trash today? I don't live on that. That is negativity, and I will not. You want to hate me, go ahead. But I'm not going to go in the ghetto to be your friend. I won't do it. I just absolutely will not do it. And I won't even respond to it. I mean, the videos have been put up, and the rooms where they can go in and discuss me, and that must be pretty damn important to them. But the thing about it is, in the net result of all of it is someday, while you guys are all sitting in a hate room, they start turning on each other when they have nobody like me to trash, because I won't respond to it. I've even already had people that were so hell-bent on bringing me down to their level that they have started attacking my friends. This is called the internet. They are the haters. Your friends need to handle it the way they see fit. If it is somebody that you really think something of, and there are many people on this internet that I think highly of, that, have gotten burnt, whatever you want to call it, by these kind of haters. We make up our own room. We go in there, and we enjoy it. Well, no, we're not talking about people that I don't want, because all that does is get your insides churning, and you got to figure out, how to, turn the hate onto them. Why? When there's so much beauty in the world. I mean, I help at a food kitchen. It's a food bank, and, we hand food out and stuff. I don't need this in my life. I don't need it. So, when all this came down, a little bit of my immaturity popped up again, and I got pissed off, and I wasn't on the internet, and I did actually come back in the room and attempt to. I was still mad because he just went off anyway. Then I got to thinking, and I thought, you know what? If this was real life, I wouldn't worry about it. When you're in high school and you have your group of people, there's always somebody who's trying to infiltrate in there, and, what did we do then? We stood together. And if we didn't stand together, if one of our friends decided to leave and go over to their side, or whatever you want to call it, go. We don't need them anyway. I mean, work will seek its own level, and as you go through life, you'll find you move into a new neighborhood. There are certain neighbors you just don't want to, you meet everybody, and it's like you find out 5 years later that you're real good friends with the neighbor next door. There's a trust. So what's the problem? There's always going to be somebody that's going to attempt to hate on you. So be it so. They either can't financially, that's not just a matter of borrowing sugar. They want you to, help out with their bills and stuff like this. And no, 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 no. That's not what the internet is about. I don't mind helping people, but it's just wrong. So this, like I said, this is not in defense, but it is to let people know that if somebody wants to hate on me, go ahead. I've got a reputation that I stand on, and I'm not going to get into a pissing match with somebody from a trailer court who gets up every morning and does nothing but sit on the internet and try to figure out how to make people's lives miserable. They're called the haters. Get rid of them. And if some of your friends go along with them, they were not your friends to begin with. Bottom line.